Hello and welcome to Joyful Intuitive. So excited that you're here today. Joyful Intuitive is about trying to find joy along the path to see how you can inspire yourself and see what messages we can find that will help you grow and find just joy even in the pockets of the spaces where we might feel resistance or have a compromised relationship or just be experiencing a little bit of a challenge in life. So today we're going to look a little bit to see what tarot has. And I'm getting that there's a strained relationship within the family. It could be romantic or non-romantic. And we're going to look at that today to see how this challenge is helping you grow, but also figure out what you need to learn to maybe facilitate a faster resolve in this connection. So two pieces that are coming through. I'm doing the Lenormand Dreaming Way card deck, and that's about garden and letters. So these two are about like growth and also just communication. So there's a strong chance there's a sense of communication that's being compromised right now, and maybe it's a miscommunication. So one perspective versus the other is hearing one thing versus the other. And the garden is about community, beauty, and how a garden can actually create union between people. It's a place where people gather, they spend time together. It's a place where things can grow. We plant the seeds and watch things grow. So something about communication and something about resolve in a relationship. So let's see what's going on in this connection with you and your person. This is a collective reading. It may or may not resonate with you today, but we'll see what the cards have in store regarding what's going on, the temperature of the relationship, and what you need to know moving forward. Thank you for being here today, and please like, share, and subscribe for supporting the channel. So grateful. Definitely something about communication today. These cards came out a bit earlier to tell the story. Let's see what's going on. The overarching energy is Seven of Cups, which is about the mind being heavily weighed down by so many choices, being able to just have so many things going on in the moment that they can't really tell exactly what the next steps are. So the brain's a bit overwhelmed. When we're overwhelmed, we actually can't hear as well. We can't understand things as well. On the Seven of Pentacles is about those seeds of the garden that we just talked about being planted. So see, there's a hoe here and there's the garden, and these are all the pentacles or the seeds being sown. So we are planting something in this connection. Not sure exactly what's going on with it, but what's standing out today is the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So someone's withdrawing from this connection just because it's really too much to bear. Trying to rehab the mind, if you will. And they're up at night really concerned about this. It's almost a self-beating going on. The nice part is the end is about to change. So the world, there is going to be a shift. There's a new beginning. There's a new chapter, which the Fool is a new beginning. And then the world is a new beginning. Oh, and also the cards are Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, Nine of Cups, the Fool, Eight of Wands, Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the World. What's nice about this reading is we have a bit of everything in here. We've got Wands, Swords, Pentacles, and Cups. So there's a nice balance. And then I love the fact the World. That is going to show that even though you're in a strained relationship, in a strained situation right now, your connection in this connection is actually going to resolve. I'm being told that you're the Queen of Pentacles currently, which means that you're in a good headspace. You're grounded. You know what's within you. You're confident in yourself, and you want to see your way through this. The Nine of Cups is like almost the wish fulfillment. So you're really close to this resolve, and communication is going to be very important right now. And you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So the seeds, and then also looking back to see what's actually happened in this connection. So this is almost part two of what's happening. So right now you're looking at the seeds, withdrawing, looking for a new beginning. Communication is going to help resolve the situation, even though it's going to keep you up all night. Seeing that you've put a lot of effort into this and seeing your work as a nice outcome, and then knowing that this chapter is going to change soon. But it's interesting because we started with a connection, communal connection, and then also the communication and how key and important that is. Give me a little bit more information about what's going on with the non-collective person who's potentially a family member or a spouse or someone that's maybe even a relative that's going on today. What does the collective need to know about their person? I'm hearing that this will resolve a lot quicker than you think it is. You feel kind of stuck because you want to see things through. The moon is the overarching energy, which is about, it's about the push and the pull, the intuition, but also it's a little bit of the ego coming through. So for your person, we have the Four of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So, Two of Pentacles and the Tower. So this connection is likely to have a tower moment, or your person's going to have a tower moment. So it's either between the two of you or they're going through something, because they are definitely going back and forth in their head about things. And the Two of Swords is following that too. So currently your person is just stuck. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to make any choices. They're retreating with the Four of Swords just to like let the brain catch up to what's happening. But they do see the Ten of Cups with you. So that means like wish fulfillment. You're actually what they desire to have is a positive connection in their life. But they're still debating and deciding what to do. There's a lot of passion in this person. They have a lot of passion for the situation, the connection, etc. It's interesting, the dynamics of this connection. So your person is very passionate, but they're like a hot, cold passionate. Like they want to retreat, they want to think, but they want to make a quick, bold move too. So they kind of have this energy of like kind of hot, cold. Wow, you're a bit more consistent. Like you're not as, they have their wand energy is what really comes through, their Knight of Wands energy. So it almost seems like you're going to be the leader when it comes to the connection, when it comes to creating a communication dynamic. But I feel like you have that already within you. That's already some kind of gift you already have. But being able to resolve in a hermit situation is pretty admirable. So that's really good. And you have a positive attitude. Like a Fool is not attached to things happening in the past. So that's a great aspect within your personality in conjunction with being the Queen of Pentacles. And you're the one who came up with the Eight of Wands on your side. So like you want to talk, you want to make sure things get resolved quickly. Just trying to get some guidance of what you need to do, collective, and what your best next steps would be. So we're still seeing that momentum forward. So the Chariot, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Eight of Swords. So even though you're going to be feeling burdened by this relationship and things are kind of starting to really, and you have the Judgment, Temperance, and the Three of Pentacles, you are really the strong leader in this connection. It almost seems like even though there's not a lot of intuitive cards on here, you are intuitive with that introspection Hermit. So that means you're going to kind of lead this. But Six of Pentacles means you're feeling nostalgic about the relationship. You appreciate what this relationship offers you. Even though you're pretty torn up and beaten up about it, you want to see things move forward. And there is victory here. Six of Wands is victory. So see it through. Don't give up. Stay yourself and be true to who you are within, because that's what, you know, you're awakening that wonderful part of yourself. This is a really good energy card. You know, look how beautiful this individual looks. And you're able to temper yourself. You're able to not let things get too far ahead. You're not super passionate in the sense of like taking it out on others. Sometimes people with a lot of wand energy can be a bit like not irrational, but just maybe make rash decisions. It would be more like that. So I'm going to see if I can give you just a few quick tips for today of what you need. This connection is going to resolve so quickly. The quicker you go into this hermit mode and stay there for a bit, the quicker this person's going to follow your lead, follow suit. You are the person who leads in the connection when it comes to kind of like, I wouldn't say apologizing first, but you're the person who knows that, like, you know what, there's no sense in holding on to this burden. It's just burdening me, it's burdening you. And you also know, it's not that the person's immature, but they're not as evolved as you are, and you're aware of that. And so with that, you know that it's almost like you're the maternal guide. You're a very maternal force in this connection. Okay, so overarching energy is parrot spirit, which means watch your words. So when you are speaking to this individual, be gentle with your words because they are a bit more sensitive. I mean, we're dealing with someone who's not as evolved, so they may take some of your words a little bit offensively because they're a bit more sensitive. Oh, and then under that's koala spirit. The spirit has a plan. So just, you know that. You know that the spirit has a plan. There's no surprises with that. You're already kind of aware. So let's see what we have for the little tips and tricks for the collective today. Armadillo spirit is set healthy boundaries. So that's a very good key reminder for you, since many times your person will have like this little irrational space of reactive thinking. So as long as you have healthy boundaries, that will help build this connection to have a long-standing foundation. The stag spirit is take the lead. So look, you're supposed to take the lead in this. And I'm really encouraging you with the communication, you know, to be that person. The deer spirit has a bring a gentle touch. So again, watch those words, be gentle with what you say, because your person's going to take it potentially the wrong way, and you don't want to, like, you know, completely annihilate this person while they're feeling the way they feel. The lion spirit says be generous of spirit. And the last one is the porcupine. Porcupines have an amazing energy. So time for a beginner's mind. So maybe you'll start fresh with this, with the Fool. We start with a beginner's mind, with a new beginning. And you know, the porcupine has its quills out, but like underneath is a little soft underbelly. So you still have that in you too. I'm just going to give you one Angels of Abundance card read, and then we'll close it up from here, because this is a really good reading. I mean, I don't feel like you're super discouraged. I think you're just kind of confused. And so you just need a little bit more clarity on how to proceed with this connection, because it's important to you. And it almost feels like this is a distant connection. Like maybe the person doesn't live in town, but there was maybe a little bit of a setback during the holiday. And you just want to make sure to get it resolved quickly. But this connection does go deeper than just that connection of what happened. It's really not. It's deeper. There's a Six of Cups energy. You guys have, you know, an appreciation of one another. You have an admiration for each other. So the Angels of Abundance card says, actually it's Angels of Abundance, yeah. Pay yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you're paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings and investment in your present and future. Windfall of Abundance. This actually has a Santa on it, so we're kind of close to that season right now. An increase of abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life, purpose, health, and charitable work. So put a little aside for yourself and then just be looking for that abundance. This is a beautiful card. We got Santa in the woods with all of these animals who he's actually feeding. I mean, I don't know, there's no precious gift in like giving to the animals and then just knowing that, like, that's just a way of offering up something. You have a lot to offer this connection and relationship, and even being that more mature person in this connection is really going to help the other person grow. You're setting a strong example for them long term to help for them to like follow lead and be like, wow, what a great, they'll admire you after you act this way. So we're going to go back to the first two cards in the beginning. We've done a lot of cards today, but communication and garden. So there's much to be had with this communal space of having the seeds planted, seeing what happens. And the garden is a community space. And then also the letter. The letter is about communication. And even if things get misconstrued in your dynamic to conversate with this person, just know that this isn't, it doesn't have to be said perfectly. It just has to be said with love. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited to share this message with you. I hope you found it to be helpful regarding finding your joyful path. And I look forward to the next reading with you. And please like, share, and subscribe. It's just a joy to have you here. And I'm excited to connect with you in the future. Have a beautiful day and Happy New Year.